Welcome to challenge number 32 of the infamous Todd Show. Here we go for challenge number 22. Let's hurry up and just get to the questions. Number one is, how many sequels were there to The Godfather? How many sequels? The answer is 2, not 3. It was 2. Also known as Godfather 2 and Godfather 3. Godfather 1 wasn't a sequel. Okay, next question, number 2. Who is the lead singer and the name of the most famous, the best-selling American hard rock band? Now, if you said anything like the Beatles, that was an American rock band. Wasn't even a hard rock band. The question was, the answer is Steven Tyler of Aerosmith. Speaking of Aerosmith, which has absolutely nothing to do with Aerosmith, okay, Ultraman was the third top-selling licensed character up until the 90s. The 80s. What color was Ultraman? What color was Ultraman? And hopefully you said that he was silver and red. Okay, here's some of you that remember writing cursive. Close your eyes and picture doing the cursive for Q. Q. The letter Q. What did it also look like? And something tells me nobody watching my show has wrote cursive Q this way ever since they learned how to write a Q, because it looks like a 2. If anything, it looks like if cursive had a cursive for a 2, that's what it would look like. Number 5. Number 5, speaking of the 3 big U.S. Car companies, let me try to do a segue here. Which division came up with the first airbag? Which car company and division came up with the airbag? It was GM's Oldsmobile, the Tornado. But the funny thing is, it discontinued it in 1997 because there was absolutely no interest. There was no interest in saving our lives. Think about how much they have to fight to even put your seatbelts on. Okay, number 6. He is widely known for popularizing many dance moves. And one of his 1960s Billboard Hot 100s list until 2013. What was his name? What was that guy's name? Poof! It was Chubby Checker. Chubby Checker. The song was The Twist. He came up with a bunch of songs. I'll have to look him up one day. Okay, you could usually find Alfred E. Newman on the cover of over 500 issues of which magazine? Which magazine had him on the cover over 500 times? And the answer was Mad Magazine. That's where you would find him. Number 8. Who had the first TV show with audience participation? Who had the first TV show with audience participation? I'm not talking about a game show. No, it was not Oprah. Before Oprah came along, the answer would have been Phil Donahue. Phil Donahue. Now, speaking of Phil Donahue, let's make that question number 9. Number 9, who is his wife? Who's Phil Donahue's famous wife? You usually see her about once a year. You see her once a year, or maybe a couple times if you see the the commercial for the hospital that she does the commercial for, because her name is Marla Thompson. Marla Thompson. And number 10, this is where I beg you once again, please go to YouTube. YouTube. Infamous Todd. You don't even have to write in show if that's too much for you to remember. Just type in Infamous Todd show. Or even, okay, here we go, guys. Question number 10. This show covers trivia from 1960s to 1999. On the last day of 1999, at that last second, when those questions finally stopped for this show, why was the world going crazy? They spent over $300 billion going crazy. Why were they going nuts? No, it wasn't because they knew one day I'd be doing a show about this. It was because of Y2K. Y2K, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks, bye.